Game number 2 of the ALCS between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. These two teams meet once more, obviously a rematch of last year's American League Championship Series, which went 7 games and which was won by the Kansas City Royals after again falling down 3-0 in that ALCS. The Royals stormed back and won 4 in a row to take down the Mariners, but of course they will do battle once more here in 2026, and if you missed game 1, well, link is in the description down below, but that game was won clearly by the Kansas City Royals. It was a rout. I mean, it was just one-sided. 12-1 was your final for the Royals. So the Mariners will bring out the City Connect uniforms to try to change their fortunes here in game number 2, the final in Seattle before 3 straight at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. And it feels like almost a must-win for Seattle. The Mariners do not want to fall down at 2-0, especially heading back to Kansas City for games 3 through 5 if necessary. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on the channel as we get game number 2 of the ALCS underway. Making the start tonight for the Mariners will be Logan Gilbert. 3.68 ERA so far in the postseason, 7 1/3, 1-0 victory over the Baltimore Orioles in game number 2, I do believe, of that ALDS. Dylan Carlson going to strike out though to start off this game. It will be 1 gone now for Ty France, and France is going to hit a fastball into center field, but straight to Julio Rodriguez. 2 gone. Here's your Royals lineup in game number 2. It goes Carlson, France, Pasquantino, Witt, Jimenez, Santander, Perez, Garcia, and Abrams in the 9. Pasquantino now comes up on the 2-1 pitch. He's been struggling so far in the postseason, but Vinny Pasquantino right there with a 2-out single. He'll be standing on first base for Bobby Witt Jr. Witt gonna rip one right to short and straight to Francisco Lindor. That does it for the first inning for the Royals bats, but here comes the bottom of the first, and here comes the runner-up in the Cy Young race this year for the American League. Brady Singer went 7 shutout innings in game number 2 of the ALDS against the Yankees, but Max Muncy's gonna have an opposite field against the shift double to kick off the bottom of the first. Muncy will be standing on second base for Luis Guillorme on the 2-2 pitch. Got Guillorme swinging on a fastball in. Now up Julio Rodriguez, got him as well. Down goes Rodriguez on a sinker. 2 gone for Will Smith, and down he goes as well. Singer fights back and gets 3 strikeouts after giving up a leadoff double against Muncy. We go to the top of the second. Eloy Jimenez leads off the inning by flying out into right field to Teoscar Hernandez. Game 1 hero Anthony Santander gonna hit a curveball into right field. He'll be on with a 1-out single. So Santander on first for Salvi Perez on the 1-1 pitch. Perez gonna hit a slider into center field. There is J-Rod once more. 2 gone, 8 spot up. It means Luis Garcia, the former All-Star, on the 2-1 pitch. Garcia right to the second baseman in Gleyber Torres as one second baseman grounds out to another as we go into the bottom of the second. Alex Verdugo rips one into right field. Well, the Mariners have another double. Verdugo will look for 2. The throw by Santander. Verdugo is safe. Back-to-back leadoff doubles for the Mariners. Francisco Lindor on the 2-2 though strikes out. So Singer with his 4th strikeout just like that. To the dish. Teoscar Hernandez flies one into center field. There is Dylan Carlson. 2 gone. The 8 spot now will be Gleyber Torres. Torres steps up on the 3-2 pitch. Singer deals. Swing and a miss. Singer's 5th strikeout as we go into the top of the 3rd. CJ Abrams leads off the inning. He'll ground out to the second baseman in Gleyber Torres. Dylan Carlson now on the 2-2 extends, puts the bat out there. It's going to be caught by Logan Gilbert, or played well by Logan Gilbert. 2 gone for Ty France on the 3-1 pitch. France going to hit a fastball into right field. That one is going to be caught out there by Hernandez as well. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd. Up first for Seattle will be George Valera. Scored the only run in game number 1 for the Mariners in that 12-1 loss. It was a solo home run in the 8th inning off of Asa Lacy. However, he flies out to lead off the inning. Max Muncy now in the 1-2, hits one hard, 103 off the bat, but straight to Luis Garcia. 2 down for Guillorme. They're going to say he held up on the swing, so he'll draw a walk with 2 outs for Julio Rodriguez on the 1-2. Strike 3 looking on a slider. If you remembered last season in the ALCS, how much Julio struggled, well, those struggles are continuing against this Royals pitching staff as he's yet to really produce any damage so far for Seattle. Bobby Witt gonna chop one to third. Easy play right there for Guillorme. 2 gone in the inning for Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez hits a slider into right field. That ball, though, is going to be caught by Teoscar Hernandez. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading things off for the Mariners, it's Will Smith. Smith going to line one into right field. That one will get through. Another leadoff base knock for the Mariners to kick off an inning. Verdugo now on the 1-2, though. Strikes out looking on a fastball up and in. Singer's 7th strikeout of the game as Francisco Lindor taps one to the mound. Singer to win over to first to Pasquantino, and the Royals turn 2 to end the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Anthony Santander leading things off. Unfortunately, can't get hit every single at-bat. He'll fly out to Verdugo right there. 1 gone. Salvi Perez, hard hit up the middle. Oh, what a play! Gleyber Torres with the dive, the throw. Oh, it's not picked by Max Muncy. They're going to give an error to Muncy on that play, I do believe. And Luis Garcia, though, with 1 out. Ooh, thought he got a hold of it. Instead, it's caught out there by Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs as Salvi retreats back to first for CJ Abrams. On the 1-1, Abrams gets under a fastball in right, and the Royals have been held scoreless through 5, as we'll see if Singer can do the same to hold the Mariners. He'll strike out Teoscar Hernandez on the fastball up right there. 1 gone for Gleyber Torres. Torres can hit one right to third and straight to Ty France. 2 outs for George Valera. The lefty lines one deep right field. That one's got carry. Santander going back. That one's out of here. And the Seattle Mariners strike yet again. But especially it's been just with George Valera. The Mariners have scored 2 runs in the ALCS. They've both gone to that man right there. 2 solo shots as Singer's gonna strike out Max Muncy to end the inning. But it's been the 9 spot for Seattle, which has delivered for them all series long, as Dylan Carlson will have a leadoff single. But George Valera makes it 1-0 for the Mariners. Carlson on first base for Ty France. France grounds one to short. They're not going to go to second. They'll just get the out at first, so Carlson gets to move over for Vinny Pasquantino on the 3-2. He'll chop one on the ground to Max Muncy. Muncy to Gilbert. Carlson, though, 90 feet away. With 2 outs, we're going to need a base knock from Bobby Witt Jr., and that's what we will get. It falls in front of Julio Rodriguez, and the Royals tie this game up at 1 apiece, and they go hit and run to perfection. Jimenez just swings the bat, and he puts it out there to have runners in the corners with 2 outs for Anthony Santander, who does it again. Santander makes it 2-1, Jimenez to third, and the Royals have taken the lead in the top of the 6th. They give the Mariners no room to breathe. It was Perez deep left field. It's out of here. The Royals go up 5-1. A 3-run shot by Salvador Perez, his 2nd of the postseason, 389 feet, and he's still got it behind the dish. Salvi Perez makes it 5-1 as the Royals are now firing on all cylinders. They've finally woken up after that George Valera solo home run. Isaiah Campbell comes in now to pitch for the Mariners with 2 outs given. Yeah, we did that all with 2 outs in the inning. Garcia lines out to right field, but it's fine. Singer now re-enters the game with the lead. However, Luis Guillorme going to hit a ball into center field. That's going to get down. Guillorme's on with a leadoff single. Julio Rodriguez now in the 3-1 pitch. Rodriguez into right center field. Carlson going back. The Mariners are now putting together an inning in the bottom of the 6th. 2nd and 3rd, no outs. That'll do it for Singer. In comes Jordan Hicks. Erie have nothing so far in the postseason over 2 innings. Hicks will see the 4 spot in Will Smith. Smith into center field. Carlson playing deep. That's going to score 2 runs. The Mariners have come storming back. Still a 2-run game, but 5-3 with the tying run to the plate. Hicks thankfully will get a strikeout of Alex Verdugo right there. 1 gone for Francisco Lindor. He's going to tap one. Luis Garcia taking forever. Horrible route to the baseball. Everybody's safe. Wow. You can blame that one on Garcia. However, we should get out of it. Teoscar Hernandez grounds right into a double play. The Royals still up by 2 going into the top of the 7th. CJ Abrams leading things off. Again, he will be under a fastball, but it might fall. Yep, Bermuda Triangle out there in right field. CJ Abrams is going to be on it with a single. We now try to go hit and run again. It doesn't work, but it's fine because Abrams swipes second. So runner on second for Dylan Carlson, and we'll take it. It's the equivalent of a bunt. It moves Abrams to second, then a bunt to third, basically. Hey, an insurance run is 90 feet away. We'll take it. Ty France hits one into play. It's going to get through. No. Oh, my goodness. He's so slow. He's out. Wow. It's fine, though. France picks up the RBI as the Royals now go up 6-3, and Vinny Pasquantino, ooh, you feel like that one's almost in his wheelhouse right there. just slightly gets under it. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th, up by 3. Andrew Chafin now will work the 7th inning. 1.56 was the ERA in the regular season. This will be his first postseason appearance, and he'll see Gleyber Torres first. Torres on the ground. Ty France, oh, bad throw immediately, but he'll regroup and still fire off the throw. 1 gone for George Valera on the 2-2 pitch. Valera strikes out lefty-lefty. Chafin gets him on the slider. 2 gone for Max Muncy, and Muncy got him as well. In on the sinker. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Bobby Witt Jr. up first. Witt gonna hit a fastball deep in the air, center field. Julio going back, but Rodriguez has got it. 1 gone for Eloy Jimenez on the 3-2 pitch. Jimenez will walk. Change up away misses. Jimenez will be on first base for Anthony Santander. On the 1-1, Santander chops one. Muncy to short to Lindor. Lindor over to first. Back to Muncy as we go into the bottom of the 8th. Scott Barlow pitching now, the all-star for the Royals. He'll be the setup man, likely for Dylan Coleman, but I don't know. Coleman's been shaky, so maybe we go somewhere else. In the 9th inning, we will see Blake Trinan's available. We'll see the starters maybe. We got to get through this inning. Barlow's going to get the out to second. And now here comes Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the ground to Pasquantino. To first, Pasquantino's got it. 2 gone for Will Smith, and on the 1-2 pitch, Smith on the ground, right to Ty France. And the Royals make the Mariners go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 8th. We move to the top of the 9th. 2 gone in the inning. Isaiah Campbell still pitching, and he's pitching a pretty good ball game in all fairness. CJ Abrams, though, hits one deep in the air left center field. Could have had 3 if it stayed in play. It's fine. It's a ground rule double. He'll be on second base for Dylan Carlson. Carlson, though, hits a ball in right field. It's going to be caught. Who do the Royals go to for the save? In the 9th inning, it's Hunter Green. Not scheduled for a start until game 4. It makes sense. He's not going to pitch for another 3 days after this. This is basically just a bullpen for him. He's going to strike out for Dugo. 1 gone for Francisco Lindor. He'll line one deep right field, but Santander is there. Green is 1 out from the save. Teoscar Hernandez on the 1-2 into left field. CJ Abrams is under it, and the Kansas City Royals have won game number 2 in Seattle. They have won back-to-back on the road in the Pacific Northwest. They have come to T-Mobile Park, and they have completely taken care of business. All Kansas City so far in this ALCS. Again, it has been a huge shift since the last ALCS we played against the Mariners, or at least the beginning of that 2025 ALCS. But however, the Royals have won the first 2 games here on the road. They'll win game number 2 by a score of 6-3. They will out-hit the Mariners 9-8. Brady Singer with the win. Logan Gilbert with a good game until the 5th inning where he imploded, but still, it doesn't matter. The Royals pick up the victory. We're up 2-0 in the ALCS, and I couldn't be happier. So folks, join us tomorrow for game number 3, where the Royals look to go 3 games up on the Mariners, which, again, it's what the Mariners did to us last year, and they somehow lost. I think it's not going to happen to us. We'll see, though. It's a huge game 3, folks, tomorrow night. Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Again, Royals and Mariners, game 3. You're not going to want to miss it. So, folks, thank you all for watching episode number 78 of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button and down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the series, or if you are enjoying the series and you did enjoy the video. Thank you, folks, again for watching, and Mamba forever.